Alrighty, welcome along to hopefully what will be level 100 if my math is correct. We'll see how we go. It's been a while since I've live streamed. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. Hope everyone is well. Saturday evening here, just cramming in another ride before dinner and before some more travel tomorrow, actually tomorrow night. But anyway, let's cram this in. Let's get to level 100, and on the journey I'll explain why I'm not level 100. Why aren't I level 100? I'll get to that. All right, chat, how we doing? Make sure you drop in your g'days. Hey, better shifting. How's things? Now I've got, let's have a look at the pairing system here. Kick a core via Bluetooth, virtual shifting, Zwift ride, track a heart rate. We're good. Routes. Let's go London. One I haven't done yet. PRL full. No, that won't be tonight. London Uprising. Let's have a go. Let's start right. I'll get into the stats of that. Let me know if voice sounds okay. Let me know the stream. If the stream's all set up, give me a thumbs up in chat. And I shall be happy. Right, let's have a look at the stats I need though. I am 789 XP away from level 100. Now when you get to level 100, it gives you a few extra privileges. I'm not there yet. This route should give me 420 or 480 XP. I'm doubled because I already have enough XP to get there, so I'm on an accelerated path. It's kind of weird how they do their math. However, let's get there. Let's get there. Back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I've been XP farming. Hey Jeremy, all good. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's hard to... Siri, no, don't you get involved. It's hard to do sort of everything all at once and then also monitor the stream. But let's get this done. Now, let's go. Blake, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. I love seeing familiar faces and familiar names in the stream and in comments as well to the content that I do. Blake, you're definitely one of them. Terry, you're another. Jeremy. I'm sure there'll be a few others join us in. All right. In London, let's have a look at the steering. We're good, we're good. Eloy. Hey, Barney, how you doing, mate? It's been a while. It's been a while. Johnny, hey! Everyone's joining. I love it. I love it. I've got to go live more often. This is great. So, when you get to level 100, when you give other people a ride on, like that, or hang on, I've got the shortcut key, like that. The other person gets confetti, and they get 2 XP. So it helps others as well. How much by? Well, 2 XP is 100 meters. Not a lot. Yeah. But what I want to know is, I often open the phone, I'm on my phone, well, 25 hours a day. And I'm always loading up the Zwift companion, giving people a ride on. I want to know, do they get that extra XP if I'm not in Zwift? If I'm on the couch? If I'm just waking up? 100 meters is 100 meters. If I'm on the toilet, can I give people XP when I'm not logged into Zwift? We'll find out. Once I log out of this anyway, later on. So that little bar, the orange bar at the top there, it's so close. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, this month is huge. This month is big, big, big. So, obviously the Asiomas came out. Any questions about any of those? Fire away. Great pedals. I love when a product like that I know is coming is finally released. Eurobike is in 2 weeks' time. Between then and now, I've got another trip. Which I start tomorrow night. And you know it involves long haul if I say the trip starts tomorrow night. I don't know when it actually ends. The trip actually may end before it starts. That's the way we head across the time zone thing. Anyhow, hey Dylan, I've only got 700 or so to go, but I'm on a double acceleration path because I've banked so much XP. Oh, is this going up? Oh, God. This climb, really? Gonna need another fan. I am flying to America, but that's not the final destination. So I've got another trip involved next week. Stay tuned. Hopefully, look, follow me on Instagram for that. I might not have anything on YouTube, but follow along on Instagram. Oos. This kicked in. And then home for a week and then Eurobike. And I know there's some stuff coming from Eurobike that you want to know about. So, yeah, good times. Oh, the hill oh, man. You've just let me know I'm going to get the hill twice. I didn't check the elevation. Follow the air tag. I should put a public air tag out there, so just for safety purposes, and swallow it. What? Right. Turn the other fan on? Yes, I did. All right, let's go, let's go. Sorry, chat, if I miss anything you say. I need to back this off, aren't I? All right. Oh no, I know Favero had the question about where's the look version. That was the very first question that I asked about the new Pro Spindle when I found out about the new Shimano pedal. I said, well, you've converted everyone over. Where does that leave everybody with those pedals? They've been very quiet, but I haven't had a no. And given it's only a pedal body, can't be too far off. Anyhow, stay tuned. Fox Hill, let's go. Yeah, Hanbini's take on the Asiomas, sure. He was looking at the Asioma Duo Shi. So not the Duos, not the Pros. That was a Duo Shi. And that was a something he'd covered months and months and months ago, if not 12 months ago. So there's no new information there, as I understand. Personally, I was never a fan of the Duo Shi. Q factor wasn't good for me. Yes, different bikes have different Q factors, but I didn't want to add Q factor to a bike that may have added Q factor already. But yeah, I'll speak to my experience. I'm currently riding the original set of Asiomas, Duos, from 7 or 8 years ago. My pedal falls off during the stream. That's what we'll talk about. None. No wobbly bits. Whew. No confettis from the companion app. Damn it! Is there XP though? Does the person get XP? And how long is this hill? Oh shit. I should have warmed up. What? It's... Hey Siri, what's the temperature outside?
It's 7 degrees outside.
It's not too bad. Hey Siri, what's the temperature outside? Depends which way the wind's blowing here. Whew. Did I get the XP? Did I get the XP? All right, I'll do an XP check after the 3K mark. No, Barney, I didn't. See? There's your name. But it didn't say +2. I must have to be in-game. But these are the questions that keep me up at night. For no good reason. The event only. Good question, Cam. You have to do events. I'm not sure Zwift Hacks gives us the ability to select those courses. I'll dive into it. Okay. 6, 9 XP to go. So I will be getting 20 XP per kilometer. I'll be credited 40 as I'm on... I have 1.2 million XP. I think you only need 750,000 to get to level 100. So it's crediting me those from the past. That's still a few Ks. But in finishing this route, 17.6k to go, and another hill, I'll get 420 or 480 or something. Is my phone playing my stream? Sorry. I'll. There we go. Thanks, Barnes. I've got a few tabs open to make sure the stream comes live, and it started auto playing. Yeah, Eurobike for sure. The best part about those shows is the things that you don't know about yet, and that I don't know about yet. So we'll see. A lot of companies releasing pre-Eurobike. Shimano's gone live. Obviously, Favero with their pedals before Eurobike. Campagnolo. Well, the word on the street is that we haven't heard everything from Shimano yet. Just the word on the street. And where's the new SRAM stuff too? Those rumors were red hot. They've died off. Let's wait and see. Rim brake stuff? Oh, wheel top. Possibly. Oh, we there yet? I'll be more talkative when I hit the top. Bar salts. This is Road Grand Tours, mate. All right, last push. Sweating up a storm. We have the heater on inside. Still riding my original Faveros tonight. 7 or 8 years old now. After reaching level 100, hang on. You can see the heart rate. You still continue to fill up the bar. I think every 15,000 XP. Once that's filled, I believe it's 50,000 drops. Excuse me if I'm incorrect at 181 BPM. I think that's about right though. Oh my God. Thanks, Barnes. Q&A at threshold, or well over. You know, it could cool down. That's much cooler. Hot tubs. Woo. Yeah, my threshold BPM when I was racing, I won't say I'm a racer now, it was always very close. I think I was TTing at around 180, 182. Maximum about 190 or so, so it was pretty close. Hitting that limit. I could not sustain that now for very long. Battery life on the old pedals, it's long enough for me to forget where I put my charger. I haven't actually noticed any difference. So it'll still be pretty close to that 50 hours claimed on the older pedals. All right, let's go. Drafting boost. Now, if this doesn't, to get me to the XP that I need, we're going farming. We'll go farming on in France at 50% difficulty because it's Saturday night. I've got spreadsheets like nothing else on this XP stuff. 589 to go. Right. So totals on Zwift overall, just about 54,000 Ks. What's that, 1,700 hours? Almost 1,000,000 calories. We'll get there. But this is the key one, I think. Level 100. I'm late to the party, I know. But, still got to get there. All right. What else is news on this? I still haven't put the adjustable cranks on the Zwift frame yet. I do have them. I was set to do a video on the adjustable cranks, even though it's pretty easy. It'd be nice to have something sitting there on YouTube, just a little how-to if people are searching it up. The day I went to do it, though, they sold out. So I didn't want to put any content out that people couldn't buy anything. I think they have restocked, so I'll do that one soon. But I'll do more of a, here are the upgrades that I've done to the bike that's made my life a little better. So the flared bars that I'm using with the nice flat tops, even though you can't see them there. It's just easier to grab with your hand like that, rather than like that. Adjustable cranks. And I think I'm going to add a mag charger on the front. So when I put my phone down, it charges as well. I have my phone to the side here, plugged in, but it'd be nice to have another phone and not drop down in charge when I'm using it. If anyone else has got a Zwift ride, let me know your tips in setups. I was going to put another saddle on, but it only has the round rail support, not oval rail support for the saddle that I have. I don't know how they solved that one. Look, the ride, yeah, Barney, it's done phenomenally well. It did a lot better than what I thought. A lot of cyclists, we're all old school. Like I've purchased my Di2 bike or SRAM Axis or whatever you've got. It's my bike. I want to ride that indoors and out. But I think the Zwift ride's just close enough and good enough and cheap enough for people to say, look, I'll just ride that. It's there. It's set up. It works. It's done really well for them. I just love to see the availability be global though. Bath salts, ZZ Top. I saw your photos of the concert, mate. Those dudes looking pretty lean. Skeletal, almost. Alright, well, I've got 12 Ks to go. We should get a bump in XP, and we should get that level 100. If not, time to go farming. Look at that, there's so much orange in that 99 bar. We'll get there. We'll get there. I haven't tried the ride on a rocker plate that I can recall. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of rocker plates. I respect what they do, and I respect that people like rocker plates. I'm interested in their technology, but usage, not something that I have on every ride. I still think putting a smart frame or a smart bike on a rocker plate is an elephant on roller skates, is the term I use. It'll move. It ain't going to be pretty. But for people who need that wiggle wiggle, it'll probably help. Oh. Best thing about virtual shifting is we've got lots of gears. Whew. And see, lots of gears under load. There's no snap, snap, snap through the cassette. I like that. Avnish, I'm using the Zwift Ride, so that's just a 14-tooth cog on the kicker core with the Zwift Ride, which has a 42-tooth chainring. Whew. Now, there's only 200 people here, so I can let you in on a small secret. Because I can't hide it. It's on the screen right now. See the emojis in the name? Which way am I pointing? That way. So the emojis popping up in the right-ons? They support emojis in-game. Or will soon be supporting emojis in-game. I think I've had it enabled early on as a preview access. No one spotted it on my previous Zwift update video. It's only a small change, it's nothing special. But it's just a little value add. So if you do have an emoji in your name and you give me a right on, the emoji will pop up the top. I've always been in the companion app under chats. No one's talking. But that'll soon be in game for everyone. I've just noticed it mostly in flags. People have got either Ukrainian flag or other flags if they hold multiple virtual passports. What virtual cassette? Just the 1 to 24 sequential. I think it's the climbing cassette. Oh, let's steer over here. Punch a right on. I can double up because I've got both buttons. There we go. And that, when I'm level 100, would result in XP being handed out to everyone else. That's going to be cool. That's another reason I want to grind away to 100. We've got to be close. Oh yeah, Barney, the lighting has changed too. I noticed that doing a workout on, hey, Kate Spicy, see? Chili. That's been happening for a couple of weeks, Kate, when you've been giving me ride-ons. I love it. Haven't seen the eggplants yet. I'm sure they'll come. Yeah, the lighting updates is pretty cool. I was doing workouts on, I think it was just Watopia in the dark. $10K down, $10K to go, plus a hill. Let's have a look at where I'm at for XP. 389. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. So we will get it on this ride. A sweaty eggplant. I have no idea what a sweaty eggplant would represent. Do I ever think Zwift will go to will ever go to level 150? That's what I'm afraid of. So I've got to get to level 100 before they do that. I think I got to, level 20, then 25, then 50. But level 100 has eluded me for way too long. Tonight's the night. I guess I'll be at the Melbourne event. So Melbourne, anybody within driving distance of Melbourne, Zwift have an event on the Fez 17th, 19th. I'm horrible with dates. Yeah, Zwift official. So there'll be a few of the team coming in from Zwift HQ. The Zwift Australia team will be there. I've got an invite, so I'll be rocking along. There's an event in Perth, also an event in Sydney. I'm undecided on Sydney. I've got to fly tomorrow and then back and then around. So I'll be all flown out. Sydney might not be there for me. It's at RAFA in Sydney, I believe. Thanks, Fez. Okay, Friday 13th in Perth. Tuesday the 17th in Sydney. Thursday 19th in Melbourne of this month. Yes, I am bothering leveling up bikes. I'm leveling up this bike at the moment. I want to eventually level up the Tron. And I think, someone correct me if I'm wrong, I have to level up 3 Zwift bikes before we can start leveling up the Tron. So I'll get this beast out of the way first. which route's my favourite. Original hilly. Always a favourite. Okay, cool. So upgrade 3 Zwift bikes and then get onto the Tron. Yeah, that's the goal. I'm not far off maxing out this one. Oh, level 100. Come on. Okay, there's another 20 XP coming up. Let's go. There it is. Let's check the numbers. 309. Completing this route gets me 400 or something. We'll get it done. All right. Excellent, Biggles. We'll see you there. There are tickets just to register for the event on Eventbrite. Tickets are free. I think that's just to give an indication of how many people will be there. So check out Zwift's socials. If not, message me. I'll have a link somewhere. Yeah, Roy, you're right. I'm also surprised I'm not level 100. I was saying at the start of the stream, if I'm doing a Zwift workout, such as the Llama Lab test, which I do quite a lot of on Zwift, and I press tab to skip the workout, you get no XP. If it was a 10-minute block and I skip, you get nothing. So I think I've been bitten there a little bit by skipping through intervals too often. Also not riding enough indoors. It has been summer. And I wasn't really smart with the XP either. But lately I had a goal of getting to 100 before they updated to anything else. Now I haven't heard any rumours of them going above level 100, but something's going to change, I'm sure. So let's get to 100 before that does. And we're not far off. The try hard? No, I cannot. And given my eyesight at the moment, I probably couldn't even read those letters out backwards from this distance. Yeah, when's the next Zwift update? I see the goat in the username just then. Hey, there we go. The 2 XP just then and the confetti. Somebody in-game had given me a ride on. Who is level 100? That's what I'm grinding for. Let's go. We'll start dishing those out everywhere. Good point, Oliver. I've got a lot of drops. 28.2 million. But it's not about what I can buy now. It's about grinding away, leveling up the bikes. So this Buffalo bike is nearly fully leveled. Then I'll move on to another Zwift bike. Then another. And then we start leveling up the Tron bike. That's the ultimate. I don't like those Halo bikes. No. Just no. Not my thing. Yeah, Blake, that's... You know what's going to happen. You know, update 192 or whatever's due this week will have level 250. But if I can remain maxed out for at least one day, I'll be happy. Tron is a Halo bike, but it's not one of those monstrosities. Keep the rollerblade wheels on rollerblades, people. I think when level 100 dropped, there wasn't many. There wasn't many at all. Erica's watching me. Eric Min. He's got the go button for level 150. All right. Good to see a lot of familiar faces in chat. Rasha, Simon, Mike. $250 live streamers. What's going on? Oh. If you didn't catch my little hint before, there's now emojis in game. Should be rolling out soon. If not, within a week, maybe 2 weeks. You can see next to my name there, I've got a little llama. When I'm on the plane, yeah. No. Though I will have Wi-Fi for my long hauls this week, so I'm happy with that. I'm an expert at killing time online. Ah, Box Hill again. All right. Hey, Ray. Not level 99 for very long. Let's go, let's go. Oh yeah, so the chat in stream here is a combination of... thanks. Level 100 Rider, give me some XP. The chat you're seeing above my head is a combination of Twitch and YouTube. YouTube, you'll only ever see YouTube. I'm not sure I'll continue using this restream to stream on both. It's just what I had set up there. Yes, I keep in touch with Simon. Every now and then, he's got his own YouTube channel now, documenting his journey through his living with cancer and diagnosis and all that. But it put a big smile on my face the other day seeing him out riding a bike. Yeah, Max and I, little llama and I, sat there and watched one of his videos the other day, and Max recorded a little message for him. It was really, really cute. But yeah, subscribe to Simon's. If you don't know the channel, you want to know it, let me know. Hit me up on DM later on. But I think it's Simon Rides again, or Simon Rides On. Yeah, London seems to be missing a few of the new visual upgrades. I think they're focused on a lot of the other courses, especially for the lighting. Looks a bit square. Looks a bit square. Oh, right. XP check. 141. So if you rewind this, I'm still getting double XP because of where I'm at with my XP, like 1.2 million XP. So 141, someone do the math on that. We're only a couple of Ks off. Now, I wouldn't laugh, but if Zwift crashed, just as I unlocked level 100, I'd cry. I'm not sure where it gets written to the database that I have those XP. Woo! But remember, I'm getting double every kilometre, so I'm getting 40 per kilometre. So that's 3Ks, is it? So I think I don't even need the extra bonus at the end of this climb. I could just turn around. But I'm here. Walk out double, thank you. Will I feel any different when I'm at level 100? No, but it gives me the ability to give confetti showers and 2 XP when I give a ride on. That's the only real difference. I mean, obviously I get the unlock of, I think, socks. Or something like that, but it levels up my character, I guess. What I can do. Yeah, so the progress bar keeps going past 100 for every 15,000, and then you get drop rewards for that once you fill it up. Sebastian, which bike? In real life, I'm on the Zwift Ride with the Kicker Core. In game, I'm on the Buffalo bike as I grind away to level that up. FTP 1 watt boost. I think there is a level jersey, is there? I will go throw the jersey on too if I get that. Black socks for level 100? What? Hey, what? Ray's on? Is Ray on? He should join me for the ride. Where are you, Ray? Send him a message. Where's... I've got the other companion app. Alright, let's get it done. He is too. He's on Watopia. Nah. I'll send him a message. Hang on. He might be doing some testing. I'll just send him a message. If Ray pops up, you know he's got the message. 101 XP. Let's go. I should have done a group ride. I think my favorite, actually two favorite live streams. First of all, the Grand Theft Auto one, where I was in a shootout, then got run over by cars. That was fun. And the Elp the Zwift 25 times or whatever it was. I think I got the wheels too. No, Ray must be deep into testing something. He hasn't seen the message. Alright, let's go. Level 100. I can only see 2 more pixels on the screen. And I'm in 4K. Let's go. Let's go. So I've got the right on bomb button on the bottom left on the Zwift ride. Very handy. Oh, come on. How unfit am I? 174, not even 300 watts. Right on. Let's go, let's go. There's only half a pixel left. $61! 1.5 Ks! Yeah, Ray, you know that's coming. You know it's coming. Sub-pixel progress, yeah. Let's get it done. Come on. Yeah, if I press U-turn. Actually, if I press U-turn, I could just coast to level 100. That wouldn't be in the spirit. Much. Shout outs to those who joined me for the descent parties. All right. If not this K, the next one. So according to my calculations, we'll be on 30, 39, 38, 21. Llama can't math. Let's go. Hey, Maxwell. See if I can share the moment with someone who doesn't care. Max, come here, buddy. Check this out. You won't believe this, Max. It's just me using... Check this out. Where are you? Oh, look out.
What?
You've got a green top on, haven't you? Put your arm up. This way.
Oh,
Literally green screen.
so Dad, literally, you can literally not even see. You can literally just see me just like doing that.
I know.
You think it's like, I'm just like a robot.
You're a floating head.
Yeah, I'm just like a floating up with some floating arms.
Okay, see you later, floating. You want to see my floating 100 levels?
Yeah.
Come check it out. You gonna float your head in? Whoa. Here's a green Minecraft top on.
Sit on my top.
Sorry, man. Oh, this is the longest 400 minutes I've ever ridden. Yeah, Max, I am. Oh, thanks, buddy. You missed the most important part. It's the thought that counts. Let's go. $200 meters. I'll play Max the replay later on. All right. Finally. Here we go. Party in chat coming up. Come on. Get ready. That took 10 years. Woohoo! There we are. Now my question is, my first technical question is, why is the bar not all grey? Why have I still got to climb this damn hill? All right, let's get it done. I'll swap at the top to the level 100 kit. We'll do the cooldown with that. Oh, I'm glad I got that done. I didn't have to go farming. Now, if I give out a ride on... Oh, I can't see the confetti myself. If someone else wants to join me for the downhill, wait till I'm on the downhill, hit ride with Llama. You can do it from your phone, you do it anywhere without having anything paired. And you'll get the descent with me. I'll give you some ride-ons and just let me know if it comes up. When you max out the bar level, it stays orange. I thought it continued to grow for every 15,000 XP. Ooh. Okay, lots to learn. Oh, and I've still got to get this route badge. Here we go. Hey, man. I got level 100, mate. I got level 100.
Oh, so on level 100.
Yeah, yeah. I finished Zwift. Yeah, if you come over. Only the green bits will float, mate. Alrighty. Let's go. Okay, so route badge done. That should be an extra 400 XP. We'll see that pop up on screen in a few moments. There we go. 420. Ha.
They're going around the volcano.
Yeah, no volcanoes here, mate. Oh, yeah, actually, good call. There was. Well done. There's not a volcano to ride through, though. That's on Watopia.
But then when can you ride through the volcano?
When I'm on Watopia.
Then what happens if you finish level 100?
What happens if I finish level 100?
Yeah.
That's it. We're going to go play RGT. Maybe we go play...
Why do you not play?
Completed it, mate. That's it. Thanks, Christian. 20 XP, still going up. The question is, am I still getting double XP because I'm so far beyond the XP limit of 750,000? No, Max, come back here. It's not going to work that way, mate. The camera's at the top. You need to walk back. There we go. Hey, Minecraft boy. He's found where the camera is. All right, you get to go play Ruby. All right, high fives, mate. Thank you. Good job. All right, let's get this one done. We'll stop at the top here. If anyone wants to join, let me know. We'll do the roll down and I'll give you some confetti ride-ons. I've turned off the thumb on here. Don't think that turns off everything else. I do have noise filtering on, so I have some fans going, but it's still easy to have a conversation in here. Yeah, quiet trainers are a thing. Gone are the days where they used to warm up. And virtual shifting helps with that too. So even you can have the most silent trainer ever. If you're slamming through physical gears, it's always going to crunch. All right, let's have a look at what this means. What's at 704? It's at 704. Level 101? Oh, these questions have to be answered. Here we go. Okay, so right on coming. Boom. Oh, someone's just tagged me. O'Shea. I think I've already given you a right on. If anyone wants to join with me now. What's at 700? There's an extra... I can't change socks while I'm riding, can I? Or can I? Those? That's it? That's the socks? That's level... Oh, confetti socks. Okay, cool, cool. Now, so I have to be wearing the confetti socks. Sorry, to give out the confetti ride-ons. Is that correct? See, I'm still learning Zwift. Well, I've never been level 100, so I should go watch some of my videos. I think I did the level 100 video. I think it was December 2023. I think. Okay, cool. Well, I'll continue wearing those socks then, if that's... I need to find someone new. I've already dished out the ride onto O'Shea. I won't be able to see it if I dish it out to someone going past. All right. Is that still... I am so confused. Like, what is it? What is it? What's that reward? Oh, here we go. Let's go farm that. Welcome to Llama Cheats. Well, Llama Games the system. Let's go. Yeah.
Make it?
Yeah, I got it.
Great. You want to use microphone?
You can on Bluetooth.
Great.
Ooh. Mrs. Lumber wants to use the microwave. There's a rule here, you can't use the microwave if I'm using Ant Plus. Hey, yes, cool, it does it. Thank you. Chat. Legends, thank you. Haha, awesome. Wrong button. There we go. Gear down. All right, I'll go through the 25Ks here, then we'll go farm the rest of those. Or we'll just go farm them now. Let's go farm them now. I need to know what's unlocked at 664. If we go and farm XP up the small climb portal. Yeah, let's go get that done. Okay, cool. Okay. Stream will stay on. I'll just switch everything here. That's one down. And ride. Level 100. Woohoo. Not now. Save that one. Isn't it always the way? You get something, it's like, well, what's the next thing? What's that? But I thought that was going to go through to 0 or start ticking me away. But there's something at an extra 600 XP. So this is the short climb here. Let's go farming. 100%. That's fine. You watch how fast it is to farm. So it's... Okay, yeah, okay, we'll put on the new kit. We'll put on the new kit for this one. Good call. Ugh. That's hideous. Right, there's nothing else I need to do there. I'll just make sure my bike is... Okay, cool. So I've got one more level to unlock the bike, and then I move on to the next one. That's fine. Cool. All right, let's go farm some XP and get 664 is what I need. But seriously, watch how quick this is going to go. Autocorrect. What did you say? What did you say? Val. You've been gifted your XP points. That's why you're about to reach level 100 again. What? Level divide by 0 coming up. I'm so interested to know why that's going to tick over again. So we'll hit the climb portal. So with the climb portal, you'll get most of the archways will give you 10 XP. Based on where I'm at for XP, I get double that taken off my next level, and you'll get the reward of 250 every now and then, which will be 500. So we'll knock over that 600 pretty quick. I think for every other level though, it just goes back to normal. Goes back to grey and then starts ticking over. Anyhow, we'll find out. Won't take long. I lost my streak too, so I don't have the proper Scotty. I lost my Zwift streak on the biggest week of outdoor riding I had for the year. Kate Spicy. I see what you did there. That was a spicy eggplant. So I had an additional 1.2 million XP. No, I think that's my XP overall. I've got 1.2 million over the lifespan of my Zwift account, which is about 10 years, actually over 10 years old now. So I've got 1.2 million XP. I think this is the math. You only need a 750,000 to get to level 100. So as a credit for when they did those level up and drop back and whatever, Whatever they did with that. I think that's why I'm getting credited to the next level on that. Dirty Dock, and I haven't seen anything about it. I'm sorry, David. When is it? I'm in and out for the next 3 weeks. I'm out for a week and I'm back for a week and then I'm out for a week again, so I'm not quite sure whether I'll be home for it. It's not too far from here either, in Lansfield. Alright, let's farm. I should have gone 50% for sure. I will next time. We'll do it at least one at 100%. Yeah, ironically, I was at a Zwift event where they launched the outdoor ride thing that didn't keep my streak alive. I don't know what I did. It's all good. $10 XP. All right, okay. Oh, 12th of October. Yeah, okay. That's... Definitely should remember calendar then. Last week's climb portal was amazing. That was, I think, 3 minutes. 3 minutes 50 flat out. And you could farm that all day long. This is a little longer. Come on, 250. I'm keen to see how the RS Assiomas go for everyone else. They took their time releasing them for sure. Oh. Not one 250 XP. I think I've only had one ascent where I didn't get one 250 XP, but I have had it twice where I've gotten it 2 times. Which feels, it does feel like cheating. But hey, it's the system. You said to do this at 100%, my word. You reckon they've tweaked down the 250s? We'll find out. We'll put that to the test here. Nah, 10. $574. Now we'll get there. I just need one 250, which will double, and we'll be close. Rigged. I should still be getting double. Good question, Jonathan, though. Good question. I've just assumed. Yeah, Blake, if you get the red cleats, you'll be locked in with 0 float. That's SPDSL. Red cleats will give you 0 float. Blue will give you 2 degrees of float, but from the rear pivot, or from, depending on which way you want to look at it, it pivots differently. Or the yellow, which is 6 degrees of float, pivoting front and back. I ride 0s on Kios and blues on Shimano's. Pogacar rides yellows So there's no pro level, I guess you'd call it. Come on, 250. Let's go, let's go. Ah. Take the shortest route. Came with the pause. Love it. In the username. Let's go, 250, come on. I'm out of gears too. Oh. And I haven't used the Wahoo pedals for quite some time. Speed play's not really my thing. Oh, neither is wattage at the moment. Crikey. Okay, 3 more banners. Someone's out for a walk. Spin the wheel, let's go. Cool. Confetti! Alright, so if you're joining the stream late, I ticked off level 100, and then the top bar didn't go completely grey, and it said my next unlock was at 700 XP beyond level 100, and I don't know what that is. So we're just grinding away here on the climb portal. Try and knock out that 700 XP to find out what it is. Oh, I didn't get it at all, did I? I think I've got 100 Ks also to level up this bike fully. Oh, that's a grind. Thanks, Steve. At the rate I'm doing this, it was 10 levels per year on Zwift. Last spin of the dice for this ascent, and we're yet. XP. All right. The drops bonus. All right, let's see. Let's see that drop up. 514. I forgot to keep track, but if I'm still on double XP for the rewards, that should be just the next ascent. And we'll do it at 50. And coast. Now, while I'm not putting out power, I'm not gaining any drops whatsoever. But that's okay. That's okay. So complete level 100 again to get 500 XP points. Then you'll start level 100 again. Yeah, but I thought it was like 15,000 or 20,000 XP. I thought it was not just 700. If it gives you an extra 50,000... Yeah, it's XP. I really don't know what that bonus is coming up. But it's a 2-for-1 live stream. Woohoo! And as always, I get more Ks than I set out to do. 6:45 at night. Hey Siri, what's the temperature outside?
It's 7 degrees outside.
Still 7 degrees outside. .8. Okay, so that should be down 494. Okay, actually, well, let's just check that straight away. 494. That'll 494. If I'm on double XP, right, bang. So we check that again right now. 474. So no, I'm not on double anymore. Dang. YOLO, 50%. Okay, so what happens here? Now that I've chosen the 50%, when this uploads to Strava, none of the segments count. Even though I've just done one legitimately at 100, this ride is now flagged as not registering any segments at all on Strava. It's not granular enough to just block out this climb as a KOM on Strava. Because Strava doesn't know if you've done it at whatever. It doesn't mark it as something different. I think they should effectively have different climbs elsewhere and different GPS points. That's just how it is. I also believe that Strava shouldn't be mapping virtual rides onto a real globe either. There's no need to do that. It's a legacy thing. Hey, confetti. Confetti. So the plan is I'll get 250 at one point up here, hopefully. Then we can do the ascent again. And that should be it for that. It's much easier on the legs at 50%. Does that change the descent? It has to. It has to change the descent too. The lap function won't trick Strava. Strava will just register a lap though. So if you go to analysis, it should have laps whenever you've pressed it. NXP, oh, come on. The goal here on the climb is just to farm some XP. Sorry, can't blink. No. Garmin is super tight now. So, that's only rumors. Zwift ride at the moment. On the Zwift ride with the modified handlebars and the same 170mm cranks. I love the handlebars, the upgrade. Just when I'm on the tops, it's flat, not round. Much more comfortable. Oh, I'm getting done with these bonuses. All right, one more ascent up. If I don't get at least one 250 bonus on the way up, we'll call it a day. We've ticked off level 100. This is just a bonus round. But I'll be up at night wondering what it is. 10 again. Confetti, woo! Okay, so once I get that XP, it'll say 700 to go again. Is this the ultimate trick? You're probably right. Oh, come on. 394. I'm being called out in chat for XP mining. Hey, I'm live streaming it. There's no hiding. Oh my god. All right, one more time up at 50%. And it's time for dinner. Goat emoji, love it. It's all right, it's all right. So Eurobike in 2 weeks' time. It should be a good show. Hopefully the weather's nice over there too. XP farming will be in the past once I answer this next question. Then I'm done with it. Hey, confetti. Martin, I'm eating carrots right now for dinner. That Zwift effect. I'll just jump on for 45 minutes. An hour and a half later. Oh, kick a core tonight. Quite a few other trainers bouncing around with virtual shifting at the moment, which is good to see. But now the kicker core. Speaking of Eurobike, I remember Ray and I, DC Rainmaker, when the kicker core was released in, it was 2017 or 2018, I think it was. We didn't have units early on. We just saw it at the show. Wahoo said you can come and get 2 of these units after the show closes for the day. So I'm not sure if we have any photos of it, but Ray and I grabbed 2 kicker cores off the stand, took them back to the RV park, and we had to throw them over this barbed wire, or carefully lift them over the barbed wire fence. And then we had to test them next to the RV. I think there's some photos going around from years ago. But to think that's still the trend that we're on today, and they're still selling as, with all the functionality, that's absolutely phenomenal. I'm keen to see what's next, though. There's got to be something next. That's what keeps me going. Technology that works. That's also what keeps me going. Probably see with the Asioma review, it's just easy when things work as it should. Simon, he had his own Tron bike. Yeah, kind of on Wi-Fi. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a really interesting position for Wahoo to be in. They've got the kicker full version, the kicker move, kicker bikes, but the kicker core does so well. If they were to update the kicker core, all they can really do is make it with the same features of the kicker, which is going to hurt that range. So it's probably almost time for them to retire the kicker itself, replace it with the core, and bump the features. Because you're right there, Jet Black's come in with the feature set, which blows everything out of the water. We saw Elite do that. So their Drivo and Drivo 2 were their flagship models. But the Doretto did so damn well. The Doretto became, for some time, their flagship. Was it official or unofficial? Might have been official. Either way, the Doretto XR, XRT did super well until they brought out the Justo to stagger their offering. Yeah, the core doesn't have any adjustability. You need to do that yourself. Getting absolutely rinsed with this XP bonus, 294. Got a few more chances. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, no race mode on the core. Then XP. Yeah, I'm not sure we'll see any new trainers at Eurobike. Since they moved Eurobike to mid-year rather than end of August, early September, it's not trainer season. We'll see. And XP. Ah, come on. Kicker 7, well, why do we have to be doing something? But I don't think they've ever launched mid-year at Eurobike. Hey, D-Mac, how you doing? But I've said it before, a lot of the tech that I cover, the prime of it all was about 2018. Trainers, power meters, head units. Although head units are slowly moving forward. There's a lot of big changes back then. Nowadays we're just getting little quality of life updates. And the Elite Square. Yeah. I don't think it's the next big thing. It's a thing. But the integration is still lagging on that. Buttons, Zwift integration, etc. Come on, 250. 224 XP. Oh, God. Any bike can Zwift with enough creativity. I've even had a rocking horse on Zwift with a speed sensor. True story. Rebrand the Kicker as a Kicker Pro. Yeah. Yeah. I support that. Give it maybe a slightly bigger flywheel. There's not much more you can cut out of a lower end unit. Now something like the Jet Black Victory is around. 10 XP. Oh, Brian, the Garmin Vari with USB-C. God, we're all waiting for that refresh. Look, the Wahoo tracker does well. Detection-wise, battery life-wise, fine. It meets the Varia 1-for-1, but I think the win with Garmin and their Varia is that when they released that in 2015 with the RTL 500, it just worked. And worked super well. And established a new technical product that people just loved straight away. I didn't get into them until I went to the RTL 510, the better looking one. And I was like, what the hell, why? 30 arches and no 250. Once more. I didn't get into the RTLs until the 510, and in my video there where I recorded myself, I'm just like, holy shit. Like, there's a motorbike. Yep, there's a motorbike. There's two cars. Turned around, there was two cars. That just blew me away. If Garmin released something that worked as poorly as some of the radars I've tested lately, and that was the introduction of that new technology to bikes, it wouldn't have taken off. Everyone would have been like, oh, it's a gimmick. Yeah, it's crap. And that's would have stuck. But I'm so glad that they got that right from day one. Well, the company they acquired got it right. Hey, Barney, they were out of South Africa. And it's taken a long time for people or companies to realize that everyone loves their Varios. I was out, you saw my Instagram the other day, I was out testing the RTL 500 again against something that I got at China Cycle the other week. The company was saying, yeah, ours is equivalent to the very first radar. Because I gave them some feedback on how it didn't work that well. So they said, oh, no, we're not as good as the current ones. We're as good as the original ones 10 years ago. I'm like, all right, game on. Let's try that one. So I went out there and put that to the test. If you're wondering what the results were, you don't have to wonder. We all know what the results were. That was also fed back to them. But they got it right. They absolutely got it right, Garmin, on that one. But we're all waiting for that USB-C version. And I think because they got it so right, people want to stick with that brand. And the mount. God, if Garmin changed their mount on everyone. Holy shit. The world would implode. Correct. Yeah, the radar gives you just... I mean, we all know. If we're watching this stream, you know what radars are about. You know that I like them. But it gives you actionable information that you can use now. A camera might give you some highlights at the coroner's office. Still nice to have, but... Yeah, I think one of the forum things is that we always say there's two kinds of people in the world. People who've got a Varia and love it, and people who haven't used one yet. But I get it, they're not for everyone. In a city, they're useless. And I'll stand by that. When no cars is the exception, not the norm, then they're just too loud, they're too noisy, they beep away. But for a lot of our riding, especially now, people are venturing gravel roads where it's windy. I love the fact when people say, I've got two ears. There it is. Right. That was quick. I was halfway through talking about something else. So 250 XP on that gives me over that 250. So I wasn't awarded the 50,000 drops when I got level 100. I had to go over it. That answers the question. We're going to have to complete the climb, aren't we? Right, cool. Someone clip it. Why is he talking about 2 ears and radars and 50,000 watt? Here we go. Now we have some hard data. Science, people, science. I love it. So, now for every 20,000 XP that I get above level 100, I'm awarded 50,000 drops. Chat, 10 out of 10. You got it right. But that's confirmation right there. Excellent. Love to see it. Got that on file. So yeah, radar really hard as explaining Zwift to non-indoor riders. With gravel, I can't hear a thing. Gravel's loud, wind is loud. You'll hear something well before. Or you hear the radar beeping well before you can hear anything. Oh, MVP, you missed it. Okay, so in summary, I got level 100, but the orange bar at the top didn't go grey like it is now. It said, even after level 100, I had 750 XP to my next reward. I'm like, what the hell is that next reward? Shouldn't I have got that? So I've just ground away here on Climb Portal. I unlocked that 750 XP, which gave me the 50,000 drop bonus, and then backed back. Right. Chat, yep, you got it right. Always handy to see it in person. I've got to get out of this kit too. That's a horrible kit. Still more case with this bike too. All right, that answers that. We'll get to the top. We'll do a descent. I'll dish out some more confetti. And we'll call it a night. Thanks everyone for joining along, dropping in the chat. Here's Barnes. I'll wave as I fly over on Monday morning. Oh. I'll probably get 250 XP and 250 XP again here. Alrighty. Featherweight. Depends on the wind. Mads, Climb Portal. Climb Portal's in both Watopia and in the France world. But on the main home screen, if you scroll down, you can access those routes straight away. What I'd love to see is erg mode Climb Portal, where they somehow interpret erg mode with the visuals of Climb Portal and the banners, rather than use the sim mode world for workouts. It'd be cool to see some dynamic visualization, I guess, of erg. Whew. Hey Tony, your wife's a subscriber. She watches the channel. All right, there we go. We'll get down here. We'll call it a night. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Level 100. I'm super happy with that. The drops, meh. 28.3 million drops. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. But now when I give out ride-ons, it goes confetti because I've got the confetti socks on, and it gives people 2 XP, which is worth 100 meters. Not much, it's something. Cheers, Jonathan. Yeah, Scott, I'll unlock the I'll fully equip all the Zwift bikes first, and then I'll start working on the Tron bike. Grab odds. 1 out of 40. Hey, we got the job done though, didn't we? I'll raise a support ticket. We're better off going to Vegas than we are trying to farm XP on Climb Portal. Alrighty. Okay, Mrs. Lama's in. She wants to know why I'm riding twice tonight. It gave me 50,000 drops after unlocking an extra 700 XP after level 100. Makes complete sense. Not. But we got there. And I've got the kit. Oh, and I have to have the socks on. So the confetti socks to give out confetti ride-ons to people. And if I'm offline, they don't get the confetti or the XP. I've got to be on riding.
Okay.
So effectively, I have to have these socks equipped.
All the time. Oh!
Hey, Maxie! Oh, and Max has got a floating head. Hey, Max! You want to show Mum your floating head?
It can never get off.
Max, show Mum your floating head. Oh. Hang on. You step back here.
Okay.
Watch this.
Floating. Can I type some floating noise?
Watch this. Make your hand disappear. Ready? Where's it going?
Make your head disappear.
Green screen fun.
Look, my hand is actually gone.
All right, Max, we're wrapping it up there. We'll go through to 16 kilometers. Say thanks, chat.
Thanks, Jack.
You're hiding your head.
Thanks, Jack.
You can see your belly, mate. They've already had their dinner. I've got to go have mine. Hey, chat, thank you for joining along. Live streams are very, very rare. I might do a few more over winter as things come out. Love the questions. I love the learning that I do as well. Thank you, chat, for letting me know what's going on with the socks and the unlocks and everything. We've got a record of that now. Stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram. I'm probably more active on Instagram because I can put things up really, really quickly versus YouTube. But I'll be off next week, traveling home and then Eurobike for a week. So that's going to be absolutely awesome. There's quite a few cool things coming up. All right, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it in the hot tub. We'll cool down, splash the legs, and yeah, level 100. Right on.